Today on the farm, we have an important task ahead of us, building a wooden doghouse. Our four-legged friend, who spends most of his time outdoors, needs a comfortable and safe place to rest, especially on colder days. The doghouse we're going to build will be made of solid wood to provide warmth and protection from the elements. To complete this project, we'll need 2 tractors that will make the work much easier. The first tractor, equipped with a trailer, will transport all the necessary building materials: wood, planks, nails, roofing tiles, and other elements we'll use to create a durable structure. The trailer will allow us to carry large amounts of wood without the need for multiple trips. The second tractor, with a front loader, will be invaluable during the actual construction. Thanks to its power and precision, we'll easily load and move heavy planks, as well as position the structural elements in the right places. It will be quick and efficient work, and with the help of these machines, we'll be able to build a solid doghouse that will serve our pet for many years to come. Now, it's time to get to work. We'll start with transporting the materials and preparing the site for construction. The farm was in turmoil when the farmer decided to build a new shelter for the tractors. The previous shelter was already too small, and the coming winter required a solid place where the machines would be safe from rain and snow. The tractor, as the main character of the story, knew that he had an important task ahead of him. To build the shelter, he needed wood, which could be found in the nearby forest. The farmer hooked up a large trailer to the tractor and sent it on its way. When everything was ready, the construction of the shelter began. Tractor watched with satisfaction as the new place of shelter grew before his eyes. Every beam and plank was carefully fastened, and the shelter took shape. After some time, the construction was completed. The new shelter was solid and spacious, ready to accommodate not only the tractor, but other machinery as well. The farmer smiled with satisfaction at his work, and the tractor proudly drove inside, knowing that thanks to his work, the farm now had a safe place for its vehicles. Sunlight breaks through the morning mist as the machines wake up to start their work. But today, something is different. The green tractor is taking a day off, and in its place arrives the yellow JCB backhoe. It's been given an unusual task to try and take the tractor's place and cultivate the field. Will it be able to handle a job it wasn't built for? Let's find out.
Yes, it's an Indian Swaraj tractor. But why doesn't it want to start? What could have happened? It looks like the battery is discharged. I think it will need to be replaced. Let's find where this battery is located. Oh, it's here. You will need to disconnect the wires. We'll also need some sort of vehicle to transport this broken battery. Excellent. This blue tractor is perfect for this. Great. The battery is already on the transport box. We can now go to the store and exchange it for a new one. There are lots of colorful batteries in this store. Let's see what colors they come in. Red, green, pink, blue, orange, and black. Good job. The new battery now needs to be installed in our tractor. Excellent. The new battery is 100% charged. Let's see if our little tractor will start now. Welcome to my animated farm with colorful tractors. Here's one of them, a green tractor ready to work in the field. This time we will collect straw from the field. Straw is stored loose or compressed and tied into round or rectangular bales after threshing. It can be stored in barns or outside in large piles. This is the job we will need a baler. A baler is an agricultural machine for compacting bulky materials such as hay or straw and binding it into bales. Great! We already have the appropriate machine so we can roll straw into bales. We have the first bale. Let's move on. wonderfully. Straw was collected from the entire field and rolled into straw bales, which now need to be collected using appropriate machines. You will need a trailer to transport the bales as well as a machine to load them. This machine will be a yellow JCB loader. So we load the bales onto the trailer. Great! Good job! Bales loaded on a trailer. We will now take them to the place where the straw bales are unloaded and stored. To my animated farm full of tractors. Have you wondered what one of the most popular tractors in India is? Excellent! This is Swaraj, a small, simple, and reliable tractor manufactured in India. There are lots of stones on it. Ah, yes. You have to collect them because the stones can damage expensive cultivation equipment. After collecting the stones, it is much easier to till, sow, and harvest. We will need appropriate machines for this. What machine do you think will be suitable for collecting stones? We will definitely need a tractor. It is nothing more than a motor vehicle adapted, as the name suggests, to pull vehicles or devices that do not have their own drive, such as this green trailer. The word tractor comes from Latin and actually means to pull, thus emphasizing that the machine is slow but very stable and precise. Okay, once we have the appropriate equipment, we can go to the field and collect stones. We start collecting stones, and I will tell you what a tractor is made of. An agricultural tractor consists of several units. These will include drive and braking mechanisms, running gear wheeled with drive on one or two axles, external hydraulics, and pneumatic installation. The cabin and its equipment are of great importance, determining the comfortable work of the machine operator. One of the most important elements of every agricultural tractor is the hydraulic lift. This is where the hitching device is mounted, to which the accessories are then connected. Additional devices can be attached to the tractor on a swing suspension, transport hitch, or drawbar. If the tractor user wants the attached implement to rotate in multiple directions, he should connect it at 3 points using ball joints. The tractor transmits power to devices connected to it via the power takeoff shaft. Modern solutions make it possible to stop the tractor without interrupting the work of the working machine connected to it. As you can see, the modern tractor is a very complicated agricultural machine. Great! By this time our tractor had finished collecting stones. The field is now free of stones and further agricultural work can now be carried out. Finally, we need to pour stones at the back of our farm. They can be useful, for example, for creating garden paths, rockeries, and ponds. It is used to create fence foundations and modern gabions. Natural stone can also decorate house facades and terrace floors. Welcome to my animated farm. I present to you my little pigs. Their names are Olivia, Emma, Amelia, Sophia, Charlotte, Isabella. They are very hungry, so they need to be fed. Okay, we open the garage and drive out with my new red tractor. You will need to attach a large rotor to it, and a trailer for harvesting green fodder. The trailer must be secured well and the handbrake must be released. Excellent! We can go to the field to get food for hungry pigs. Do you remember their names? Here we go! The trailer must be fully filled with green fodder. We will drive the tractor carefully so as not to spill the food. The field is large, but with hard work we will fill the trailer. Alright, it looks like the trailer is already full. We can go to the hungry pigs. Olivia, Emma, Charlotte, Amelia, Sophia, and Isabella can finally eat their fill. This is thanks to the hard work of agricultural machines and vehicles. All we have to do now is unhook the trailer and the large rotor and finish the work for today. Welcome to my animated tractor farm. A small orange truck has just arrived, carrying a large, mysterious wooden box. What could be inside? To find out, we need to unload it first. What do you think will be needed to unload this box? Excellent! It's a small forklift. Forklifts are vehicles designed to transport materials of considerable weight. They will certainly be able to unload the box. Let's find out. Perfect! Without a doubt, the forklift is the best machine for this type of work. It coped perfectly. So let's see what's inside our big chest. It's a tractor in parts. So let's assemble this vehicle. First, we start with the frame on which the remaining parts will be screwed. Then the front and rear wheels will be screwed on. Another part that no vehicle can run without is the combustion engine. Fuel tank and ladders through which we will enter the tractor. Next will be the steering wheel. Next will be the front and rear fenders and the driver's seat. Next will be the hood and the big black muffler. Excellent! There are still a few parts left. Lastly, we will attach the cab and the roof of the tractor, and finally the mirrors through which we will be able to see everything. Beautiful tractor. But hey, he's missing some colors. What color do you want to paint the tractor? Let's see. First, we will paint the wheels. Red, blue, pink, orange, green, and yellow. Excellent! I like this color the most. Now it's time to paint the entire tractor. Red, blue, pink, orange, white, black, yellow, green. Yes, this color scheme fits this tractor perfectly. What is your favorite color?